Hey, it's Clay Trader. This will be a video chart on ticker symbol GERN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time, but it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Very nice day. Big gap up. And for the most part, price maintained the gains. If you've been trading long enough, then I'm sure you've seen a stock that gaps up, makes a move, and then spends the remainder of the day bleeding all the way back down. But that wasn't the case here. So I realize, that this action here, where it went sideways a little bit and pulled back, yeah, that's kind of boring compared to the gap up in the first 30 minutes. But keep things in perspective, and I realize that's easier for those of us that have traded for a while, and you've seen prices that have totally collapsed. So all in all, good, healthy day. Now, as far as levels of support are concerned, first level I want to talk about is what I would call the ideal level. I mean, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? And that's there at $2.50. Now, if the price falls below $2.50, by no means am I saying the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price can stay above $2.50, that would definitely be a good sign of power on the bull's part. Next level of support after that would be this previous breakout point down here. I'll call that about $2.38. So $2.50, $2.38, and then taking a step back and looking at the big picture of things, it's all about the purple line there, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average. Keyword there being moving, so as time goes by, this line is just going to continue to move its way upwards like that. And essentially, I like to call moving averages trend lines for lazy people, because if you don't want to draw trend lines, then just let the moving average draw itself for you, and you stop and think about it. Okay, well, what does the price have to do in order to stay above a line that's increasing? Well, the price itself needs to continue to increase over time, and that by definition is what a bullish move is, right? So that's why I love charts. When you look at them certain ways, they basically insult your intelligence. So again, a very simplistic way to look at this, as long as the price is above that purple line going forward, bulls are in full control, no questions asked. Now, what about areas of resistance? At this point in time, I'm just going to focus on one level of resistance, and I'll explain that in a second. And that's going to be right up here at about $2.68. So $2.68, public enemy number one going into tomorrow. The reason I'm just going to talk about one is, in my opinion, breaking levels of resistance, not really a top priority for the chart. Right now, top priority is just going through a healthy consolidation, building higher bases, because when you have those higher bases, as time unfolds, the long-term chart will take care of itself. So a very nice way to start off the week. We'll see if the bulls can build upon this momentum the remainder of the week or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click that image right there and I will email you the guide. The guide is very short, it's to the point, and like I said, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.